Day 717. It's 7:02. I'm going to try to mix it up and try to do part of the pull-up challenge while doing like a day in review. And so just every minute try to do 5. So I'm just going to do 5 real quick, try to talk, and then keep going. Okay. So there's one set, it's 5. I'm going to try to keep track. So I started on 2 minutes, so I'm going to try to mental from there. But the rest of the day, it was an early day at work. The nice part was our manager brought us salad and go, which I thought they only had wraps and salads, but they have breakfast burritos. They're only like $3.20, something like that, $3.23 depending on what side of town you're on. And I got a Fiesta burrito, and that was really, really good. Okay, 2 down. So the burrito, it had potato, turkey. All right, puppy, here you go. Turkey, some egg, pico, and it came with the bread and green salsa in its own little side pack. And I picked the green. The green turned out really well. So overall, the green salsa, the burrito, really, really good. I'm thinking about it like right now. I could almost go for another one. Let me see. So, sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. I keep winding down. But I definitely would go back again. I think consider it tomorrow after the group run to possibly go instead of getting food there at the restaurant. Maybe try another burrito, maybe try the same one, maybe try it with red sauce. We're gonna do number 3. Okay, let me see. And then it was also chocolate day. So our manager brought the burritos for us, the 3 of us, and her. And then she brought in chocolate. There was like chocolate cupcakes. There was chocolate cake donuts. There was chocolate zingers. It's like a Twinkie but chocolate. So it has like the frosting on top, like a cake. Like cream in the middle, like Twinkie. And then, oh my gosh, what are some other chocolate things in there? And so I didn't have any of that because I had my smoothie. This is 4. Okay, 4 done. Good more. I had the burrito, and I had my smoothie with a little bit of protein, and I had some grain and what do I think? What do I always forget this one? Some oats in there, and I thought that's enough. And then for lunch, I'll maybe see what chocolate's there, and so that's when I found out why the chocolate was there, or what chocolates they had there. I knew that they had chocolate, I just didn't want to go for it in the morning. So I had that, and then work was fine. We had lunch outside, which is actually kind of nice. I thought it was gonna be a little bit chilly. It was kind of nice to sit out there, and then came in, got an email from the manager that she wanted to have a little meeting at 1:30. Oh, okay, number 5. I think that's 5. 5 down. So we had the meeting at 1:30. I had this phone call I was taking right before it started. So I just sent a quick message that, hey, I'm on this phone call, so that's why I'm not in the meeting. And it was like 5 minutes before. And then got to the meeting. We started talking about random stuff first because I was late, so they were talking about, I think, Super Bowl and then some stuff that's going on in the news right now. And then Twitter came up, and then like, all right, let's get on track. So we started talking about work stuff and where we're at, what's going forward. And we chatted a little bit, and then got back to work stuff, and then got back to work, and then I had to catch back up on emails, and emails and phone calls, and I had a couple messages I had to answer. And then that took another hour and a half-ish. And for some reason I was getting duplicate emails. I was getting confused if they needed more help or they needed help for a different like invoice number kind of thing. So I was just trying to confirm everything before I started doing duplicate work. And then got out, came back, took the pup for a 20-minute walk because we had to cut our walk a little short this morning. And then took a while to kind of get ready. I was trying to run at 5:30, ended up being 6. And went on a cool little thing for the run. Getting a little tired now. Okay, that's 6 done. I went out, took that little blue biking trail, which only goes maybe a quarter mile, but it cuts through this little business area and then puts me back on the road. I don't know if it's 68th or 60th, somewhere in there. And I just go up. I had to add on like another 30 to 40 meters, which isn't bad. Came back, did 2 strides, came in, tried to play with the pup. And now I'm trying to finish the video before I get unmotivated. I just wasn't sure if I was going to do it. I didn't have the pull-up bar up this morning. I woke up feeling tired, so I was in a rush to try to walk the pup, get everything ready, and get out the door. Even then, I was a little bit late. I thought I was going to make it right on time, if not 5 minutes early. I had a little bit of traffic. That didn't help, but hi, puppies. But then came in. I was thinking I'm either going to take a nap or go for a run. So I haven't really sat down yet. And I was worried I wasn't going to get any fitness in. So I just stayed. Before I sit down, just do a set of pull-ups. And I was like, you know what, at 7 o'clock, start at 7 o'clock. And I started like at 7:02, right? So I'm a little bit off. But I'm glad I'm doing something today. So it's better than saying I'm going to do it later, do it tomorrow. I may have done 6. I lost count. Oh my god. I can't remember if I jumped ahead, so I just did an extra one. I think I did an extra one. But yeah, that's the day. I need to figure out food. I'm thinking like salad and go again. It's just maybe getting a salad and a burrito. That's how good it was. And I got plenty of time. But trying to eat a little bit earlier because the long run's tomorrow and it's going to be a little bit chilly, so I just want to relax for a bit. Maybe put some clothes away and get clothes out for tomorrow so I can wake up, walk the dog, boom, get out the door, get there a little bit early and kind of warm up the legs. Might have to stretch a little bit at the back too because I'm already feeling it on the tricep right here for doing so many of these. My hands are starting to get that blister feeling. I don't know if you can see them, but they're definitely red. And they're feeling it right there. Why am I'm off count right now. I'm losing my count for some reason. I get to 3 and I'm like, was that 3 or am I doing 3? Okay, I need to focus. That's it. I'm gonna see how many more I can do. I believe that was 7. I think that was 8. I don't know. I'm throwing off. I started at 2. I'm at 12 minutes now, so I do this set. Maybe 10 sets, right? I think that's I think it's gonna be 10. I think this is gonna be 10 sets. I don't know how many more I got in me. Those last two were hurting. I had a little bit shorter break, like 15 seconds left. Oh, anything else today? Oh, the interesting thing about tomorrow, yesterday we had the run while we were warming up. Someone was talking about doing the run, and they're like, I don't know why you'd want to race that hard and be that tired and fatigued when you finish. Don't you want to enjoy it? And in my head, I'm thinking, I guess that's one scenario. What the other scenario, that you're going to be out there longer, and the longer you're out there, the more miserable you're going to get because your body's going to start wearing down, and the less hydrated you're going to feel, the less responsive your body's going to be performing, right? So anyways, it's just like a funny concept I was just thinking over in my head. I meant to mention it yesterday and I didn't remember it till this morning. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I think everyone's just a little different, but like their concept of a fun race and my concept of a fun race are different. And I'm sure there's other ones that are just as valid and true for themselves, but as long as I think you find the reason to run and you enjoy that reason, then keep running. I think mine is kind of changing right now as far as being competitive and how often I race, and even thinking back, normally I have a schedule and it just used to being like a coach and like, all right, here's your schedule, so you just know you're going to race on Friday, you know you're going to race on Saturday. And now I just kind of go through the motions and I keep thinking like, all right, I'm going to race. And then January is almost done. And I've only had one race. And I'm not even really thinking about the next one yet. I'm just thinking, just keep running, just keep going. Like Nemo, right? Or is it Nemo? That's the other one, Dory. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And you kind of lose track of where you're at and just enjoy the process of being social, getting out, feeling healthy, putting in more miles, change the weather, change the scenery, and going from there. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Okay. I'm not sure how many more I'm gonna have. I'm gonna try one more set. One more set for sure on the video, but it's really eating away at my hands, and it's only been 13 minutes. I'm only doing 5 at a time. I forgot I had these. I got these gloves. My trainer told me to get gloves when you're throwing around weight. You know, this was like a year ago. I just don't use them anymore because I'm not that consistent with lifting. But right now, having my hands feel this way, I should have had them on. And I'm hoping, at least for this last set, it'll be a little better. Oh, I feel like I'm trying to start to kip to get up. What is that? Is that 14 sets? I think that's good. I'm gonna try maybe one more, but a video, I don't know. I don't need to do another video. I'm out of information. I'm breathing hard. Trying to cool down. My hands are burning. I feel like I got a rhythm with my lungs and my hands are on fire. And it's only like a quarter of the way through. And mentally, you know, the challenge is to get to an hour. So maybe I need to build up the calluses again or whatever, but definitely got work to do. Got some work to do. that's it for the day. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.